So give me just a second. All right. So let's take a look. Oh, look how pretty these are. They're diamonds, which is really fun to be able to say. These are Affinity diamonds. They're natural colored. And you're going to get the choice of either the pink, or wait, backwards, pink and the clear diamonds and white diamonds, or the yellow and the white diamonds on this, sizes 5 through 11. First day ever, these have just been marked down. There's 35 points, a third of a carat of natural diamonds, 35% off. These were originally $800 rings. Now they're $499.96. And listen, I know this is nothing to sneeze at, that you work hard for your money. I understand that. But when you can find things that you know that are great quality, you have 30 days to take them to a jeweler. If you prefer to do that, you are more than welcome. You are saving over $300 at 35% off. Here's the other thing. The Q card on this would give you, again, that 12-month financing. And if you would not mind, Mike, if you could figure out what the 12-month finance easy pay monthly would be, about $41. So maybe that will help you get those cherished yellow diamonds. My youngest nephew got married, and his fiance, whom we love very, very much, Rachel, she wanted yellow diamonds as her engagement ring. They're very popular right now. I personally love pink diamonds for what that's worth. And the pink diamonds will be set in your rose gold, as you can see. The yellow will be set in yellow gold. All right, enough of me talking. Let me introduce you to one of our favorite people. Her name is Michelle Lau. She is thoroughly trained. I mean, she has got the GIA certificate that she works so hard for. She's got all kinds of education behind her, and she is specifically trained in diamonds. And you probably feel free, Michelle, to toot your own horn there, because I know that was a lot of work. Those are very difficult certifications to receive, without a doubt. So how are you, my friend?
I appreciate that. I'm doing just great, and it was a long journey and a wonderful one. It's not just like taking a lab class and then
Yes.
suddenly you've got all this knowledge. You have to really spend a lot of time and a lot of energy doing it. So I do appreciate that. Something I want you to know is this is sort of like going to the garage sale and finding the Monet painting. You know, we read recently about that happening, where somebody stumbled upon a piece of art and just felt like they hit the lottery. Pink diamonds specifically,
Oh,
and yellow diamonds too, are not something that you naturally will find in a jewelry store very often, Pat. So to have them on a show like this is just like really, really exciting for the customer. These are as they find them from the ground, and they happen so rarely that less than 1% of all the pink diamonds that were mined at Argyle were actually gem grade quality. So they've got a pastel kind of color that I think is just so attractive on your hand, don't you?
and they look real. They're very wearable. They're very beautiful. I mean, the quality here is just extraordinary. And the idea that you get both of these rings, thank you so much, love, much appreciated. And you can get them home for less than $100 a month, or even less than that if you want to go ahead and use your Q card on it. Gorgeous. And in yellow, fewer than 100. In pink, very, very popular. 6 dozen in the pink, sizes 5 through 11. Michelle, this also is a ring that, and I learned this from you, because you always encourage us not only to think about these things as a ring to wear on a ring finger, but, a middle finger is very popular right now. Go ahead and play with it a little bit.
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that it looks like two rings, like stackers, but it's one cast piece really gives it a nice solid, foundation in the sterling silver and then dripping in 14 karat gold. I just am so over the moon for the whole thing. But really, the crux of it is if you want the more rare, the more scarce, because the pinks in particular are beyond scarce right now. You and I were talking about how, we sort of look back at the year, Pat, and we were saying, what's the diamond news from this last year? Well, the biggest diamond news of all this last year was the fact that the Argyle mine in Australia closed. They've been talking about it for years, but it just what is not feasible for them to continue mining there. They're not finding the product. It costs a lot to go deeper and deeper into the pit. So if you're shopping for something beautiful, but also for something that's more rare, more scarce to celebrate the love in your life, the pink is fantastic. The QVC customer also loves the yellow. Again, this is not a diamond that casts yellow. This is an actual yellow diamond. They, as far as their lattice structure goes, when they grow in the earth, it's different and it creates this beautiful color naturally. So if you ever see pink or yellow diamonds somewhere and they look like mustard or they look like bubble gum,
Mhm.
they're treated.
Ah,
These are the soft
okay.
pastel. And I mean, people can tell the difference. There's a richness and an elegance about it. Absolutely.
I could see this as a replacement wedding band. If you
Yes.
really wanted to celebrate, maybe you buy two and then put your engagement ring in between. I mean, this gives you that opportunity to be able to go ahead and play with it. At 35% off, maybe it will give you the ability to be able to buy more than one if you want to do something like that or kind of update things. All right, here's our update. In pink, that Stacy's wearing, 4 dozen remain. In yellow, now 6 dozen remain. So they're going quickly, and when they're gone, they're gone. We're not going to be able to go ahead and bring these back in. Look, the quality, this one, Michelle, it should have a warning on it that says if you are putting this ring on, you will be staring at it. So please make sure you know where you're walking or you're going to fall off the curb. I mean, it is
Yeah.
that stunning on. That's an interesting thing to me about diamonds is you can have stones that are of great quality as these, and they don't have to be huge.
Absolutely, Pat. You know, and the cool thing about it is you not only see yellow or pink in the
Hmm.
natural fancies, but you see all that rainbow dispersion that we've come to know and love in our affinity quality white diamonds as well. So you talk about the best of all possible worlds here and something again that is really rare, really scarce, and I mean, just a super luxurious item that's available here in a place that you might not expect it. I mean, the middle of the day on a Wednesday. It's
Yeah,
just awesome. I love the idea of treating yourself this time of the year.
me too. Me too. There's your
Yeah.
rose gold with the pink. We have 6 through 9 remaining. That's it, fewer than a dozen in each of those sizes. In the yellow, which would be in 14 karat yellow gold, about 5 dozen remain. All right. All right, Miss Michelle, I will see you back in just a little bit. We're kind of sharing the hour between Jeff and Michelle because we have Affinity Diamonds and Affinity Gemstones.